control here. Waiting.
Okay.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Sorry we're a bit late. I did put a message up about the number to text, which I will give you a new number in a moment. But welcome, I'm Sue. This is Sharona.
Hi.
Tracy Lee.
Hi.
Drum roll. And Craig Brady.
That's right, isn't it?
That's all right, Craig. We like you.
We want to know all about
We're all
you,
friends,
Craig.
aren't we?
We are
all
all
friends.
We are all friends.
Yeah.
But Craig, what are these things called?
I don't know, I forgot.
Doobies?
No. This is live television, I've got to be careful here, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Okay,
But
yes.
how beautiful are they?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You do make these, don't you?
I hope so.
Just put that one in your handbag.
Do you know what? That one will destruct after 50 seconds because that one's mine.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's a smudge feather, you know.
For
That's what this one is. You know when we're doing cleansing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a smudge feather through there.
Wow. Awesome. That's beautiful.
This one is, yeah.
So you sell these. Where do you sell these?
I sell them via our website at www.anubiscreations.com.au.
So
we also sell them via the Facebook page and all sorts of places.
Do you actually go to people's houses to do cleansings
Oh,
and
absolutely.
things like
Yeah. Businesses,
Excellent.
sporting grounds, one of the largest sporting grounds in Sydney we have under our belt as well.
Wow.
Which has to remain nameless, but yeah, we've done lots of work.
So what, you
lots
just
of
go
things.
in there with your
with our
talisman?
with our timber talismans and a bit of good luck and a lot of smiles, and no, that's not how we do it.
No, we know that's not
not
how you
how
do
we
it.
do it. It's energetic work.
So Arabus, what does that mean?
Anubis Creations.
Where do I get Arabus
Anubis
from?
Creations.
Live TV.
Anubis is an Egyptian god everyone would know him as. To me, he is my guide.
Okay.
And so, since I was as big as I could remember him beforehand, I know now,
Yeah.
this wolf used to come to my door. And I would keep to my mum, who is now, hi mum, you're watching just in case.
Hi Mum.
Yeah.
Hi Mum.
Hi mum, it's Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Yeah, hi, Pat. She would actually talk, I'd actually have to tell her to turn the light off as a 3 and 4 year old because he'd be standing at the door and I could see him.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, yeah. And it wasn't until I was about 30 years old where I actually first saw him in a book. It was one of the first times I walked into an esoteric bookshop and I was sort of a bit turned on then at that time and I went, opened it up, the first page I opened, there's this wolf standing there and I thought, dear God,
It's him.
that's my dude. And then, of course, I learnt all about him and what he did and realised that he'd been with me and helping me and protecting me and loving me since before my time existed, I think, on this earth.
So how did you start your healing? Because I made the mistake of calling you a shaman.
Yes, no, I'm not
And
sure.
I did too.
Yeah, we
That's
thought.
okay.
But
That's
you,
okay. There's very few shaman around in Australia.
You do healings, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I was born healer. I'm a natural born healer. We hear people being natural born witches and readers and psychics. I'm a natural born healer. Now, along with the wolf story, it's also Craig gives the best hugs. Why does a 3-year-old give the best hugs?
Yeah.
Because we heal. Energy is everything.
Yeah.
Energy is everything. So when we're able to wrap people in our love, because love cures everything as well, and it's not that fluffy duck love stuff, it's love is energy, we're able to heal. And sometimes it's about healing what's in the here and now, sometimes it's about healing what's in the past, but it's always about looking at the shadow that's within us all and confronting that. Because love and light is one thing, and we can all say that with a smiley face.
We can. Love and light.
Love and light, yes.
Love and light.
But it's not until we look at the shadow within and confront that we balance.
So do you, the sheep, see the shadows?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Does it ever because I don't see that dark, the shadows. I don't
the
see
shadow
that.
people.
No,
Yeah.
I don't see that. I don't want
There's
to see
two
that.
different shadows here. There's a shadow we're talking about, those things that no longer serve us that we hold inside.
Right, okay.
So that's not something you see, as a thing. But the shadow that you're talking about, absolutely, that's real.
Yeah, I believe
Absolutely
it's real, but
that's
it's, how do you deal with that and protect yourself and?
How do I protect? Look, you know what? A lot of people have said to me over the years, and I've speaking about shaman. I sit and I talk with shaman about what they do and where they've gone, and for some reason I'm able to communicate with how I work. But with me, I believe it's the Anubis the Anubis connection that actually allows me to do this, because it's like, without sounding silly, it's I'm a bit like Teflon a lot of the time.
You've done nothing sticks.
Nothing sticks. Nothing sticks. I mean, don't get me wrong, if somebody throws energy at me, I feel it straight away.
Yeah, but you can.
But it flicks.
Yeah.
And every now and again I go, oh, that's interesting. How did that happen?
Okay.
Because something put a little chink in there, but that's about as far as it ever gets. So it's really interesting how it works. Now, plus obviously I use that the guidance that we all have with the angels and with their own energy and protecting ourselves using the energies of Mother Earth as well.
Yeah.
Because being in shamanism, in shamanic practitioners and a real shaman, they work with the earth, earth energies, and we're able to build ourselves up, and so that we see at a different consciousness. So that's how we see the shadow. That's how we see all these different things. But I'm not a trained shaman, so I'll never call myself that. It's dishonouring an age-old tradition. Though, as a Babalawo, which is comes from Africa, from Nigeria or Yoruba country, and my lineage through that is directly through blood, through another way there. So my lineage is direct. It is through blood.
Yeah.
And so I'm very, very connected this way, but I still wouldn't call myself a shaman. I haven't lived it. I haven't been born it.
But you're a healer, and so when you do these talismans for someone, say someone, I come to you and I say, Craig, I need something. Do you design something just for me?
Absolutely.
Can you tell me what I need, or what Sharon or what Sue would need?
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
So we look at the energy within people, because you guys know the same thing. When we look at people, we see their energy, or we know their energy.
Yeah.
And then we look at where they've been and where they're going. And with that, then I go, okay, well, we need a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of malachite, a little bit of kyanite, a little bit of whatever it is.
And then you make
I put it together. And sometimes it's protection, sometimes it's for joy, for becoming unblocked, for moving things forward in our lives, or opening things up. So it's really about intuitively talking to that other person's, or connecting my higher self with theirs and knowing what to do.
It's fascinating, isn't it? It's just like you look at them, they're pieces of art.
Thank you. Thank you.
And they've got another side to them. They're for healing, and they're for protection, they're for all these other things, and they're just beautiful. Like you look at them, you can see when you look at what Craig's got. Can I touch?
Of course you can.
It's
you're taking your life in
but look how much love is gone into this.
You see how smooth that one is?
It's just gorgeous.
That one's smooth, not through any other reason. It's been through so many ceremonies. It's a talking stick. So with a talking stick, the person that holds it, technically, may I have it just right?
You don't need to talk.
I'm the one that talks. And my energy works with this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. When I'm finished talking, I pass it to the next person in the group.
So then I talk.
And then you talk, so you get your chance to talk. Now what happens is, with the way these are designed, I suppose, energetically designed, is they hold the wisdom of each person. Now that one there has probably done 2,000 ceremonies.
Wow.
That's why it's smooth.
Okay.
Yeah? So there's lots of people that have been there, lots of wisdom that sits in this. It doesn't hold the negative. It's not like it goes. Yeah. It's about holding the wisdom of the moment. Without fear, we change our lives. So with wisdom, we can create forward movement.
That's interesting, isn't it? Without fear, we change our lives, but with wisdom, we move forward.
That's absolutely.
It is
So
true.
we make all of these different things. Some of them we wear, like the one I'm wearing now.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And this is my little bubba. Others we design for other people, like this. Look at this little one here. You see? And this is carnelian on the top.
Yeah.
That's a skull there. The skull is about wisdom. Carnelian's about joy and abundance in all things. It has a little sceptre that's in the middle of it all. Okay, so a sceptre is about holding our own power, about being regal.
So what is this stone called on the
Carnelian.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I love carnelian. It's on my own. This here I made for Ivana.
Oh,
This one here,
Ivana's.
That's Ivana's one. And that's
Ivana's
got
Craig's beautiful partner.
and it's a moldavite at both ends.
Because that's a really powerful...
That
It's
comes
very
from
powerful.
down in the earth, doesn't it? Isn't it all volcanic? Don't say that. No, am I wrong? Don't tell her.
It comes from up on the earth. In
Oh.
fact, it comes so far up, more than 50 years ago,
Yes, that's what I mean.
a meteor hit the earth. No, a meteor hit the earth. And it went smack bang into the Moldar Valley in Czechoslovakia.
Yes.
And spread over hundreds and hundreds of kilometres. And now it's found about 3 or 4 metres underneath, just over time.
That's what I was trying to say.
Isn't that the one
Yeah.
that's at
No, but
Hawaii?
No, Czechoslovakia is not near Hawaii.
No, but what's the rock at Hawaii? Because that's a volcanic rock, and they've got a rocket front of Waikiki, and it's all guarded off, and it's an ancient rock. And
I actually don't know that one.
So Jason McDonald.
Is that Nandara, is it?
Yeah.
I said it's Nandara.
Yeah. Jason McDonald told me about it, and it's where you go in Hawaii, and you're supposed to touch the rock. And
we have lots of Nandaras.
Do we?
Nandaras. Yeah, magical.
But that's the one we had some incense for.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember
The green stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
The green
stuff.
Yeah. And I have a large piece on mine. I really like it. And then on the back of it, I've got a little Herkimer diamond. They're the princesses of the diamond of the crystal world. They're just
So
gorgeous.
how do you know all this? Like, it's just I'm not.
I Google it.
Google tells you everything.
No, you don't. But so how long have you been studying and learning this?
I started this journey. I suppose about 18 years ago.
Yeah.
I've been a healer forever, as I said. But it was about 18 years ago I seriously started looking at this. I think the first piece of crystal I ever bought was a piece of lapis. I still love lapis to this day.
What's this one?
That one looks like labradorite.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Protection.
Yeah.
I know.
And protection, as a shamanistic practitioner, guys.
Not a shaman.
We use labradorite very often rather than kyanite. People use black tourmaline, sorry.
Yeah.
And because for us, well, for me in particular, I don't start anything without having labradorite around.
Really?
No, it's an amazing protector. Amazing protector. So you guys know that I do, and this stuff also sort of an Embrace, where I do my readings on Wednesdays and Fridays. Hi guys.
Embrace?
Yeah, Embrace.
In Miranda?
Yeah, in Miranda.
Ivana works at Embrace as well.
Yep, and we have our own
With
healing
lovely
centre.
Rosie.
Yep, hi Rosie. We have our own healing centre in Bondi Junction
Okay.
as well, which we work out of there with our friend Beata Foldy. And actually, she'd be someone that'd be interested in coming and sit here one night too.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah, and so between that and the work that we do, not regularly enough, but on PTV Australia,
Yep.
we sort of get around.
You do get around.
We do get around.
I'm
a
not
lot.
making any judgment, but you do
We
get around.
We do get around. Actually, Mel actually coined the one a little while ago. Mel from PTV. She said I was a modern man. What did she say? A modern day medicine man for the spirit.
You are.
So that's how I work, I suppose. I'm a modern day medicine man for the spirit. So we look at where we have been, where you're going, and we just open the doorway.
So if someone is looking for a healer, the best place to contact you is?
Probably on 0404 477 522. That's my number for bookings.
Yeah.
We can always send me a message on Facebook as well, and I'm on the site so people can find it through there, through Embrace on Wednesdays and Fridays as well.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And I've got Craig's details, so I will put them up at the end too, so that you've got them there as well.
So
Cool.
would
Thank
you
you.
like to stay with us and do some readings?
I'm a bit nervous. It's television.
It's television. Have you ever done television before, Craig?
I love doing this. It's fun.
Okay.
Isn't it fun? And the studios here are glamorous, I have to say.
They really are.
I really love the way you have this set up, guys.
Is
It's amazing.
What about the people in it?
Yeah.
Come on,
Look, everybody has commented tonight that Sharona's hair looks lovely straight.
Told you.
Oh.
Yep, I've had about 10 of those, so
Then I just get.
Yeah. Did you brush it?
Usually, have I brushed it?
I trimmed today, guys.
Oh, there's a few lines there, Craig.
Okay.
I trimmed everywhere today here, guys.
Oh, you
Where's the
groomed.
pen?
Okay, everybody, enough of the shenanigans. I'm
Okay.
just going to tell a few things here while we're here. The new number is 0435 820 438. So text your name and suburb through. If anybody wants to ask questions, if you can put questions up in the comments, we'll go through them and we'll let the girls know. Sharona's got a message that I did put up before we started, but if you want to tell your message.
Well, this person's been hanging around since I ate your lovely chicken dinner tonight.
My chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
This is an actual message for Natalie. This is the message. The ring is in the drawer. You must be looking for it. It could be Nana's ring because this is from Nana. Now, Nana was a pretty slick-looking lady. She did have the short bobby hair and it's not a beret. It's an actual knitted hat that she wore on the side. Nana. And there's a picture
There's
of
her picture.
Here we go. Works of art right there. Hang on, it's zooming in.
So is this the picture I heard about me last week?
No.
Well, I drew one.
She
It
did
looked like you.
draw one that looked
You
like
need
you.
to keep them and give them to me so I can put them up in our art galleries.
Okay.
Someone said to us, why does she do them little? There's no idea.
I don't know. That's how.
She's got
Grace
a whole big
turned
piece
out.
of paper there and she draws a postage stamp.
She can't draw big.
I
No.
can't.
No.
No.
Spirit won't allow it.
Okay, so
No,
I'm
they
reading
don't.
Natasha.
And I really
You're reading
cannot draw.
Natasha.
Would you like to do our first reading?
Oh. Okay. I'm on the spot.
Putting
here.
you on the spot.
Hope she rang the right
What do you
number
do for
because she
reading?
can't see.
Hello,
Hi, is that Natasha?
it is.
Hi, it's Tracy Lee from Psychic View with Sharona and Craig. How are you?
Hello.
I'm good, thank you.
Hey Natasha, how you doing?
Very good, thanks.
So we're going to give you over to Craig and he's going to give you a reading.
What part of the world are you from, Natasha?
Wodonga.
Wodonga. Welcome.
Yes.
It's not that far really, is it?
No, 6 hours of this.
So,
Oh.
Natasha, where are we going tonight? What would you like to know about?
Actually, work was my main question, but anything will
Yeah,
do.
keep doing it because it pays the bills. Yeah.
It does.
Well, at the moment there isn't any, so any would be good.
Do you know what's happening here at the moment? It's really interesting. Work comes up very quickly here, but the fox comes up first. I don't know if you guys can see these cards here, but it doesn't
I
really
can. They're
matter.
lovely.
Yeah, but the fox comes up first, so it talks about you looking at different areas in your life that you can move forward. It wouldn't surprise me at all, Natasha, if over the next 2 or 3 years, not straight away, not now, but over the next 2 or 3 years, you actually start to open up and build your own business. So if you've got an idea for opening up your own business, I'm going to get onto this before I get onto the work bit because it's quite important.
No.
Okay, well,
I haven't got anything yet. I would like to, but no, I don't have anything. I've got it.
yeah, look,
Stuck.
I'm going to tell you over the next 2 or 3 years, I'd be looking for ideas and looking at ways to get out of the mundane and work in your own business. I'm not saying to quit the job when you get one, but certainly keep this going because right now the only thing that's holding you back is your lack of options of where you're going and what you're doing. So we see a lot of worry and a lot of anxiety about the thoughts of what you can do and what you're able to do yourself. So communication comes up really strongly here. So it's about believing in yourself and believing what you're doing. But the other side of all this is there's a few choices coming your way. So money and opportunity are not going to be a problem for you over the next 3 to 6 months, okay? What you do is you have to reap the rewards of that trust of, if I put it out there, it's going to come back to me. So for you, it's communication and it's getting it out there a little bit more. Stop worrying about it and actually do it. Now, what I'm going to say to you here is that there's some people going to contact you within the next, where are we? Within the next 4 to 5 weeks, and I believe that by November you'll have a job. Now I know that sounds a bit funny because we're in August, but I think there's going to be a 4 to 6 week lay here before you actually get something. But it's going to be long term for you, darling. It's going to be good.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I do believe this is where it's coming from. One of the challenges also you've got to watch is that you don't put other people before yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
You care a bit too much. Not that you can, but make sure you look after yourself as well, okay?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Natasha.
Thank
you.
Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you so much.
That's okay, darling. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
That's lovely. Can you show the cards that you've got? Because they're different. What are they?
These are called Lenono cards, and actually Paris is now on PTV with us. But I've been using them there for 2.5 years. I just connected with them when I first saw them. Paris de Bono is a Sydney guy. And now, have you ever seen Lenormand cards?
No.
Okay, Lenormand cards are from Normandy, France, that area there. They predate tarot.
Ah.
Okay, but there's, is it 45 in the deck? Yeah, I think there's 4. Someone will tell me whether I'm right or wrong. And what Paris did, he used these and loved these cards quite a long time ago, but there was too many.
Okay.
And so he cut them down to 20.
Okay.
Okay, and I use them differently, I have to say, than Paris does, because intuitively they work with me. The way Paris works with them, and I think more intuitively, but the way he works with them is there's a set way how they open up, how you read the card next to it, how they work this, how they work that. And I think that works with most people, but for me, I open it up and they just tell this beautiful story.
That's me too.
36.
And so, they're 36 in Lenormand, yes. So there's 20 with these, so they speak to me.
Yeah.
And I love the way they do. And I also read them when I want deeper meaning about what's next to each other, how they sit. Also, like, you know, when we play chess, there's bishops and all sorts of different moves. And so we do the same with these cards. We look at the connections of where things are. So where are you in your house, and where is the new life, and where is the man in the case of love, and where is the heart, and where is the woman, or the man, all sorts of different things. Yeah. They're lovely cards.
They're really
Lovely cards, yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Slovenia.
We're getting Slovenia. Who was watching us from Slovenia?
Robbie, was that Robbie? Robbie?
Robbie.
That Robbie
How are you,
from
dude?
Slovenia?
Robbie's just had a little baby.
No, Slovenia.
Hi, Deb. Hi, Deb.
Slovenia.
It's Tracy, Shona, and Craig.
What is
How
up? I'm
are
going
you?
to have a beer after.
Sorry, who am I talking to?
Tracy, Lee.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Did you forget you did that?
Psychic surprise again.
So you would like a reading, Deb?
I would absolutely love a reading.
Now, what would you? Is there anything specific you want to know, or do you just?
Just about sort of family kind of things.
Okay, so the first thing I want to say is, have you got a son?
Yes.
Are you worrying about him? Because I've got some.
Am I worrying about him?
Yeah, I've got something going on around his heart. I'm not saying he's got a bad heart. I'm talking about feelings around his heart. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And I feel that he's quite sensitive, and there's been a few issues around it. A few battles. I want to say battles. But look, I feel like there's been a few battles around him.
Yes. Yep.
But I want to say he's moving through it. There's a better time coming. There's a lot of new beginnings for him. And I just see that he has no balance right now, though, and he needs some balance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Look, and I want to say how old is he?
In his early 30s.
Okay,
Mid-30s.
there's a massive achievement coming for him, so I don't know whether he's had a bit of a lull with work or whatever, but he is actually going to achieve. There's a star here. There's good achievement for him. And I have got, is he in a relationship? Is that where the issue is?
Yes.
Is there a baby there?
Not a baby, no.
A small child?
Depends on what. There are children, but not tiny.
Yeah, okay, it's kids, because I've just got issues with the kids, that's all.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And, look, he is going to be fine. He is going to get through it. I feel like he's a lot stronger than what you think he is. But I do feel like he has got a few battles. Is there 4 children?
Sorry, is there
4 children?
4? No.
How many has he got?
2.
Look, I've got more kids for him, and I've got another baby coming really soon.
For him?
Yeah, for him. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's maybe not just yet, but there's another 2. There's another 2. They're showing me another 2.
All right.
Now for you, I've got you're worrying about everything. I've got you worrying about money. I've got you worrying about tomorrow. You're just worrying about everything. Take a breath.
Yeah.
Take a breath and just concentrate on today and the moment, because I feel like you're nearly through all of it. Your son's just it's his journey, and he is going through this journey as much as.
It's a good journey.
Sorry?
What did you say about journey?
He's just about through this journey, this trouble that he's had. He's just about through it. So once he's in a better place, you'll be in a better place as well. And I've got money being fine, and I'm also being told happy birthday. Whose birthday's coming up?
Where are we now? August. Oh, my dad, maybe.
Okay, I'm being told happy birthday. Who's Tom?
Tom?
Yep.
Nobody that's close to me.
Okay, I'm being spoken to by someone with a T sounding name. I feel like it's a Tom. Is there a Tom that's passed?
No.
Okay, can you just go back and have a look, because it's really strong. The name is really strong for me. So I know whether it's a middle name or a surname, but there's something going on with a Thomas.
And it's somebody that's passed.
Someone that's passed. Someone that's passed. So,
Don't recall anybody.
well, it could be back. It could be back.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to ask, Deb?
Oopsie.
Just sort of where you see me heading in the future.
You
know?
For you?
For me.
Yeah, personally. I have got a house move. Are you thinking about moving?
I'd like to.
Yeah, there is a move that's coming up in the next 18 months. I have a couple of health issues with you. Have you had problems with your stomach?
It's fat.
Me too.
Welcome to my world.
We've all got those issues.
Didn't someone call you skinny suit?
Yes, I was skinny suits.
I
Are
actually,
you taking all of that into account?
Other than that.
no, it could be that. It could be you're focusing on that too much. Do you get what I'm saying?
Probably.
So, I think we're very hard on ourselves, and women tend to carry weight around their stomach when they want after protection. So just
Yes.
do some healing and let go. You need to let go. Do you understand what I'm saying? But things are improving for you as well.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I want to hear.
All right. Thanks, Deb. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great. Thank
See you
you.
later. Bye.
Thanks,
Okay.
Deb. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks, Deb. Bye. Now, Rosie sent through a message. I'm enjoying the show. I gave up border security for this. Oh,
Thanks, Rosie.
yeah. Cocaine Cassidy wasn't on it tonight. And I'm glad I
Who's
did.
Cocaine Cassidy?
You don't watch the news. The girl in Bolivia.
No.
Colombia.
Columbia.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cocaine Cassie.
No,
Yeah.
I must have missed something.
can you tell Craig he looks handsome on the screen?
Thank you, Rosie.
And he looks handsome in person.
That's
Rosie,
how
too.
makeup and lighting.
Yeah, makeup and lighting
Yes,
did
I know.
wonders.
The people in the trailer did an amazing job before
Yeah.
we came in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live in
Yeah.
trailer trash land.
You spoiled it now.
Good for yourself.
You are only as happy as your saddest child. Rachel Spalding said that.
That's
True. That is so
That is
true.
true.
Who's my saddest child?
I don't have any
Oh,
children.
it's me and my family.
Might be this one. She has to work with me every day. Before I forget, can I just quickly say a big kiss to my grandson Kai, because he watches afterwards and then says, "Why is my nanny not saying hello?"
Oh,
Hello,
bless.
Kai.
This is important.
It's very
It is
important.
very important.
Okay, Debbie Johnson says, I'm having dreams, some reoccurring. At times I'm becoming confused about situations that may be dreams or reality.
That's my everyday.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Debbie. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
Mine has a lot to do with
Oh,
drugs and medication, though. Sorry, it's the truth.
look, sometimes dreams can be psychological or medium. So the psychological ones can be confusing because you think, is that going to happen or is that happening around me? But they can be
Yeah.
very psychological. So it is very confusing. You don't know, what's reality sometimes because you think, is that going to happen? But most of those dreams that she's having sound psychological to me.
This is Tamika for you. I
Tamika,
think. Who
It's a
knows?
very honest
you
reading.
haven't had your glasses on?
I didn't have one. You never know where we're going.
Please tell me it's Tamika.
It is.
Hi, darling, it's
I got it
Sharona.
right.
It's like the jackpot when she rings.
No, stop.
How are you, my darling?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Now, you want a reading, is that okay?
Yes, please.
Now, can I have your date of birth?
The 10th of August,
Yep.
94.
Next week, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Actually, you will have a happy birthday, but I feel like the last few weeks have been probably the last 6 months have been really up and down for you, Tamika. And it's like they're showing me stop, start, stop, start. There's some issues around you to do with, I'm not sure if it's a friendship or relationship, but there's something going on around you which I feel is really, really, you feel a bit hideous at the moment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I haven't had a great time.
No, you haven't. But look, this year for you is all about, it's like a death cycle, but there's no death. It just means complete endings and beginnings. So you're pushing people out of your life. I felt like you've had some bad news or news you didn't want. And I felt like there's some issues around work and career as well. Now, do you know what I'm talking about there?
Yeah, I've been trying to find a job for the past 12 months and
You know,
it's just not happening.
It's really, really funny because that's been a little bit of the theme for tonight, I guess. But I believe people speak to us maybe at the right time because I really do see something coming up. And you've got to me, I do think you're looking at things sometimes and going, I don't know if I can do that, but I'll go with that. I'll try to go for that job. What you've got to do is be more positive about yourself, and that's pretty hard when your confidence has been knocked down.
Yeah.
However, there is something kind of in the pipeline now. I feel like there's something around you now, and it's like you're going, I'm not going to get my hopes up because it's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
So that's in the next couple of weeks. So don't think
I
like
hope
that.
so.
There's something coming up, and I feel like you've kind of got to go out of your comfort zone. I feel like you've been talking to someone. There's a mid-brown haired female who's helping you. Who have you been talking to? Is it a particular recruiting girl or something?
No one at the moment. I don't really talk to many people. I'm kind of isolated at the moment.
And that's part of the problem. And because you're a number 5, you're probably an empathetic person who needs to clear that energy. And you need to push yourself out, because when you go for jobs, it's creating that energy around you that's going, I don't really want to be around people.
So important.
And it's really important. It's really important. I'm actually, would you like to say, I really want you to jump in.
Oh, really?
Yes, please.
We love that.
Tamika,
Where am I
I'm
jumping?
handing you over to Craig.
Hey, Tamika, how you doing, darling?
About the energy.
There was just when
Yeah, 'cause
it
that's
came
important.
out
It is
there,
really
energy is
important.
everything, and I think a lot of the people in our industry, we understand this, but I'm not sure how many people actually understand how fully energy plays with our lives. Every interaction we have, everything we say, everything we do, everything we touch, from the things in front of me to the lady next to me to the glass of water that we're going to pick up, we have energy reactions between these two things. You know, when you walk into a house and you go, I'm going to have a great time, or you walk into a house and you go, ugh. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone, this is about being empathic. Everyone is empathic. Some more, some less. Okay. But what is happening with you at the moment is because you what's happening in your world has brought your energy levels down. All right. So you're sitting in this space of, am I good enough? Okay. Who is going to want me? Who is going to need me? Yeah. So what you need to do is change that energy, so that you see, before anyone else does, your own self-worth, your own self-value, rather than going, will I be able to? When you change this energy, when you walk into a room, when you walk into an interview, when you start to speak to people, they will see someone that is confident and self-assured, rather than someone who is scared shitless. Oh, can I say that?
Yes,
So everyone,
Who is
she
scared
really
shitless.
is.
Yeah. Do you understand what I'm
She
saying?
really is.
Darling,
Yeah.
you need to start loving yourself just that little bit more, and you will rule the world.
Thank you.
You're beautiful. We love you. Thank you for ringing in.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Tamika.
Okay.
Good luck, my darling.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
Tamika. Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Now-
what a lovely energy she has.
She
though.
does. Yeah, she did. Very
Doesn't
gentle.
she?
Yeah, very
But
gentle.
very, very frightened.
Yeah, she's had challenges going back a long time.
Yeah, I
Some
think
girl.
so too.
Just want to say hello to Troy Blackburn that said hello to me before.
Hi, Troy.
On Facebook. Yeah.
Troy.
Hi, Troy. And just in case you're watching, hi, Meg. Hi, Xander. Yeah, Mitch, Courtney.
Tenali,
John Boy. John
Yeah,
Boy.
John Boy. Do you know the trouble with the Waltons? It took them so long to say goodnight, it was time to get up.
It
And
was.
it was like my family.
That's mine as well.
I know.
Now, there's a lady that's put something up on our comments. Now, Ashley Laura Martin, can you please text through your number to 0435 820 438, and I will get one of the girls to give you a call. Okay? If you can do that, if you can keep the eye out for that number, who's ever got
I've got the phone.
You've got the phone. Okay.
I got the trust phone.
You got the phone. Okay. And
So-
in the meantime,
Still rambling.
I'm still rambling. Don't forget we're at Revesby Workers. Revesby
Yeah.
Workers.
Revesby Workers.
Revesby. On the
Are you having the schnitzel? I sure am.
I don't know, what are we having that night? 16th of August, 7:30. Now, tickets are on sale through our Facebook page and through Eventbrite. Again, the first 50 people will have priority seating. They will also get a prediction. They will get a prediction
I
card.
predict
Those-
that you get priority seating.
You stole my line. But no, the food, and there must probably be some other goodies for those people as well. So there are still some of the 50 tickets left, not many. But grab your tickets. It's going to be a great night. You're going to have both of these ladies up there, and that will be a wonderful night. And we've also got a reading night. That's something else. I'll tell you about that at the end of tonight. So you've got to stay around the whole lot.
Are you going to dance that night?
Sure.
No. One more.
You're so funny. It's so nice.
Please do.
I'm not saying
Now,
I
Leanne
know
Hilton
my
Butt asks, what is the difference between a clairvoyant medium and a psychic medium, or are they the same thing?
No. Now, I have that story, remember.
Yes.
Okay, so I've always been called a psychic medium. Never sort of sat right with me. I really didn't feel like, I guess I am, I'd say. Psychic medium. Until Tracy said, well, you have to be the clairvoyant on here because that's what you need to be. Anyway, I said, okay, well, I better look it up. I did know what it was. But when I really read up about it, I really was a clairvoyant. And I just found that out.
But what's the difference?
Well, clairvoyants see things.
Pictures.
See pictures. It's like a video playing in front of you, I
rolling
guess.
movie.
And that is really me. So it's different. You can be all three of those things, which I think I am. That sits right with me now.
Yeah.
I never wanted to put a label on myself, but I'm definitely clairaudient and clairvoyant.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, there's a difference, but you can be all of those things.
I've got lots of labels on me. I don't know if any of them are being said though.
Out loud sometimes, yeah.
I just do stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
Someone
what I
said,
think.
actually, someone said to me, often they say to me, what do you do? Do you do tarot, or do you do mediumship, or do you do
Yeah.
Reiki? And I so do Craigie.
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 I do Tracy. You do Shazzy.
I do that. But yes, but it was an interesting conversation that I had because
Yes.
I did feel like I was more clairvoyant than anything.
Now, has Ashley texted her number?
Yeah, but I just want to say Melanie has texted and asked when she's going to sell a house. So it's at
We have a
Thurl.
trick about that.
We do have a trick about that. So I was like, you could tell the trick because Melanie, I think it's going to sell by October, but you tell her the trick because I've done the trick.
I've done the trick too, lots of times, and my husband thinks I'm a maniac because I accidentally did the trick before actually the house went on the market and it never went on. It just sold magically.
Good.
So what you do, you print out a picture of the house, write sold across it with the amount that you know you should get, and then don't put $1 million because you know, you can. I suppose that's how much houses are now.
You never know nowadays.
Put in
That's
the
all
price
right
and
there.
put it
Yeah.
in the freezer, and you can freeze things out and freeze things in. So this is something I've done for many years, and I've always sold the house in different areas of New South Wales, really, even right down south and right up north, and they've sold very quickly. So you can do that trick, but I feel it's very quickly as well. It's like I saw 2 open houses
And
and
done.
then done.
Craig, your turn to read. And
We're gonna
Did you want to know what Ashley's? Did you want to know what Ashley's written? Because it's quite long and in depth.
No, let's
Right,
just
okay.
get to these first.
Yep.
This is
Hello.
with Ashley in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. This is Craig from Psychic View.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, I was just watching you.
So I was speaking to
Raquel?
Raquel.
Raquel, yes.
Hey Raquel, how you doing? We're waving now.
You did it right.
Tracy's doing amazing things with the phone here. She's getting the numbers right.
For once.
Yes. Raquel, what part of the world are you in?
Reindeer.
Reindeers? Is that with Santa Claus? No. See, I'm from Victoria
Reindeer.
originally. I'm getting used to all of these things. Yes,
Did
there's
you
a train
say
station there.
reindeer?
Yeah, I did. With Santa Claus. Raquel,
At Rugby.
how can I be of assistance to you tonight?
I'm just really needing some guidance. I've just recently changed careers and I'm not getting anywhere. And I'm also trying for a baby and that's not getting anywhere either, so...
Energy is everything. Energy is everything. You know what we're seeing right now? Look at this. Look at this. And I'm going to show you how this works a little bit here. Tracy, look, we've got life, we've got new life coming into her life, we've got a new job coming into her life, we're having things opening up, all her dreams and wishes are coming through here, Raquel. I hope you can hear me properly. There's the child coming in after this. And see, what do we see here is we see it filled with worry, we see it anxiety with you. The challenge here, darling, is not that things aren't happening. The energy around everything around you is so full of fear that the energy of bringing these new lives of child, of work, into a satisfactory place is not happening.
Yeah.
So I look at you here and you're looking across at all of these things that you've got in front of you. You have got this beautiful life coming towards you. You've got a change of job again coming up, I'm going to tell you, in the next 3 to 4 months. It's after Christmas time.
Okay.
And during this space of time, you're going to need to be doing some nurturing because you're not well at the moment either. Okay?
Yeah.
And you need to nurture yourself. You need to make sure that you're okay. And as you heal and as you move on, and it's coming up just so plainly here for you, it's like a book, words written in a book right in front of me, not just the cards and spirit talking. And we see the scythe, and the scythe comes up to tell us that you reap the benefits of taking time out and stop worrying.
Yeah.
When you have this energy within you, you know, when a little baby, when they first get a child, they have headaches and they say, I've got a sore stomach. When our tummy isn't right, when we're full of anxiety, our stomach is not right. And our stomach and all of those little microbes that work in there, they work through our whole body, including our brain, and they cause sadness, they cause anxiety, they cause depression in some people. They cause us not to be able to have a full and productive life because we live in this place of fear. For you right now, darling, you need to start moving all that aside. And you know what? I'm going to tell you to do something right now. I'm going to tell you to put a picture of the bassinet with a baby inside it into the freezer. How did you do that?
Yeah, freezer.
Freezer.
Just into the
Freezer.
freezer.
Did you hear what the girls were talking about before?
Yeah, the last I heard, I must be late or something, because the last I heard was about the house.
Yeah, well, that was exactly the same thing with the baby.
Exactly the same thing with the baby and with the job, because this will encourage you to have a little bit more hope in where you're going. Now, we see that this works.
Yeah.
We see that this works, and this is something that gives you a little bit of concrete hope in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay?
There's a little soul sitting on her shoulder.
I know.
Sure.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
see it here.
Yeah.
Straight away the child comes up.
Yeah.
The answer to her hopes and dreams, but there's so much worry around at
That's
the moment
exactly
that
holding it
energy
back.
is stopping. It's not stopping the child from coming through. It's not having a chance to go, I'm here for the joy.
That's right.
Yeah. No, that does make sense. I
Yeah.
keep getting told to stop worrying, and
Yes.
it will happen when it's happened. It's
Yeah.
going to happen. There's
Well, it's
nothing
not
else
just-
I can do.
No, I don't. I'm not saying there's nothing else you can do, because as I go open through here, what I'm seeing is there's some more information needed here for you as well. There is a bit of anxiety and worry going through it as well, but there's burdens here as well. There's things that are stopping you from moving forward. I believe that you need to go and see someone about your dietary needs as well, because what I'm feeling here is there's something not right in your system. Okay? Okay, so maybe go and see a naturopath or a dietitian or somebody like that. I'm not saying that there's any wrong with it, you're going to need surgery and all that sort of weird stuff. It's something more natural than that. And I believe a naturopath will be able to help you in this case. And I'm a great believer in doctors, in naturopaths, in everything. Right across the board. We have a balance in through here. But what I'm feeling right now is a naturopath is going to help you do lots of things in your life, including feel a lot more energetic.
Okay.
Physically.
That sounds good.
Okay, darling?
Thank you very much.
No worries at all,
darling.
Raquel. I hope
Thank
we've
you.
answered your questions nicely.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Teresa from Wagga.
Now read that message from that.
Yeah, okay,
I
right.
have got her number here.
Okay, this is from Ashley. My mama left my granddad about, so it must be her grandmother. My mama left my granddad about 2 to 3 months ago due to him being a bully. He was 87 and a frail old man. She moved in with my parents for a month, then my granddad died in hospital. He went in on the Friday. She was travelling to see him on the Monday, but he had died on the Sunday. He was a very violent man apparently, but I can't see that. All he has ever done is love us grandkids. And then he just died. Mama never got to say goodbye, to say sorry or to say anything. She's now in a nursing home and has deep regrets. Their daughter died suddenly of a stroke, and a huge problem over 4 rings tore our family apart. My sister-in-law is 17. She's severely depressed. She tries
Self-harming.
milking herself weekly. And last night when I was looking after her whilst her mum did night shift, I experienced it. What can we do to help? Is she possessed? Please help.
Do you want to do this one?
Yes, please.
No.
No?
No. We're talking about the 17-year-old.
Yes,
Is that who we're talking about? Is your stepsister, was it? Or I didn't
Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law? No, she's not possessed.
No, she's not
No,
possessed.
she's not possessed. I'll tell you right now, she's not possessed. What she is very confused.
Yeah.
What she is sitting in a space where for the last 10 years of her life she's struggled to get where she is right now. And as a child she struggled as well, but the last 10 years have been particularly hard for her, and right now it's all catching up to her. This woman has got high anxiety.
Yeah. I mean, she's 17. It's a
And
bugger of a years of life.
But how can she have that much responsibility on her?
I think the grandfather issue, you only see what they want you to see, and that was their love was his journey with them, but the journey he had with his wife was a very different journey.
It was a totally
And it's
different
a
one, yes.
very different generation to now and
Yes.
back then.
But
Yes.
I'm feeling with that man, he was a angel on the street and a devil in the house.
Yes.
So people outside the house
So we
seeing
thought he was lovely.
lovely, and his poor wife seeing a very, very different side. Look, you know what? They will meet up and they will reconcile and they'll do all of those
I
things.
believe that.
But I think she actually needed to leave because she
had to.
needed to have a breath, because I can see that there's
Yes. Yeah.
I can't breathe because she was always waiting for the next explosion or the next something, because I'm looking at when the kids were there, he was a different person. But when they left,
He was like this all of their life together.
that's right,
And at the end, he became irrational with it as well. So she couldn't cope. She can't be blamed for this.
no.
And neither should anyone else blame this woman for this. She
No.
went through a lot of years of hardship here.
Give Ashley a call. She said that was a typo. It was killing herself.
Yeah. The thing is that we've given her everything we're probably going to give her. I just think they need to go and seek professional help.
Yes.
And she needs to go and speak to her local GP and take her
This girl's crying
sister-in-law
out for attention
and help.
because she's doing it in front of people too.
Yes.
That doesn't mean she won't do it because she's capable of it. But someone needs to step in there for this girl.
Yeah.
And the
For
4
the family.
rings,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
For the 4 rings, I feel like one person took them.
Yeah, I did too.
I didn't feel like they went separate areas. I feel like one person has got them. I think if they look close, they'll see who it is.
You know, they're just rings.
Yeah, at the end of the
They're
day.
just rings. Don't let that ruin your life.
No, that's true.
I've seen this happen so many times.
You
Yes.
do, don't you?
But it's not about the rings, is it? It's about what's going on in that family, and that means
Well,
something.
usually there's somebody in one of those areas that's probably a little bit more selfish than the others.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they want more than their fair share, and as soon as the others come and say, no, this is not it, they become the aggressor because the other person turns it around. Narcissists are like that.
But in reality, if the one person said, "Can I have these 4 rings?" the others would have most probably said, "Yeah, you can have them, don't worry about it." Do you know what I mean?
Not when there's this sort of things going on within the family. I think that there's probably more going on than the rings.
Yeah.
So someone's gone, I want the rings,
The rings
and
are
I'm
the
having
catalyst,
them.
yeah.
The catalyst, that's right.
Yeah.
And so that's what's happened, I think. But
Yeah.
Ashley, you should not be doing this all on your own. You need to probably, we can tell you these things psychically and energetically, but you need to there needs to be professionals stepping in here.
100%.
And look, your grandfather, I actually feel his healing was you grandchildren, and he wasn't violent towards you, so that was a good thing. But you need to forgive your grandmother, and which I'm sure you have, because he forgives her for walking away, because she should have walked away many, many years
40
ago.
years
darling.
ago. 40 years ago,
Yeah.
she should have gone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We've all been there and done that, though, you know, in the scheme of life. Anyway, okay, I hope that
I
was
love
good for you,
you,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Love
Yep,
you, Ashley.
yep. Now, Martina Kronberger has sent a message, so they were giving me a hard time all week because
Is she from America?
No, she's from Austria.
From
But ask-
Austria.
ask
Hello.
Sue.
Yes, she's from Austria. Austria must be what I did.
Is that like
Hello,
Australia?
A bit of
Martina.
it's part that's broken off and
Floated to
yeah.
In fact,
Okay,
it's just
question.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
If I tried to do the freezing thing, should I sketch it on paper the way it would look like when it had come true?
I know what she's talking
What?
about. She's
Yes.
talking about her
Yeah.
son.
Yes, I would presume
And
so.
I would, you can write it down on a piece of paper. You
yeah.
don't have to sketch it. To
Yeah.
me, you'd write the story.
And,
I
yeah.
would like to meet up with blah blah, and and if it's in your mind, I think it's a little bit predictive anyway. So you need to do that. Everyone needs to have hope. Everyone needs to bring things to us, don't
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
could do the
of
same thing with a
course.
photograph?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes. So absolutely yes. And you know, the sketching is, I actually feel like you do see it. You do see him as he would be now. So
Yeah.
yes, do
Yep.
whatever you want, but write a little story as well.
Yes.
Okay, I've got, now I'm not going to say this name right. This is someone from Northern Territory. For you.
For me.
Chitlani.
Why do you always give me the difficult names?
So I don't have to say them.
Say sweetheart.
Hello, Jelani speaking.
Ah!
Hey!
It's Sharona here. How are you?
Oh, good, thank you.
That's
Got
good.
a pullback off.
How are you going tonight?
Not too bad, actually. I'm
Is-
actually surprised.
It's a psychic surprise. I'm surprised Tracy rang the right number.
I'm surprised I did too.
And look, how are you, darling?
I'm good, thank you.
Now, would you
And
like to...
yourself?
I'm very good. What's it like there tonight?
It's been a little bit chilly, but it's Queensland weather, so it's good.
What do you call chili?
Yes, I know. If
Yeah.
she was here, she'd be
20
frozen.
degrees is chilly
Yes.
up there, isn't it?
Yep. Now, I would like your date of birth, my darling.
23rd of March, 85.
Now, did you have a question for me?
Just, family and work, that's about it, really.
That's the theme for tonight, isn't it? Family and work.
Yeah.
And there's a few on the list wants to know their soulmate.
Okay, well, I'll think of that later. Freeze them. Freeze them in, freeze them out. I did that with my husband. I froze him in. I didn't know him.
All right. Yep.
Now, family and work. You've actually got... Now, why am I getting decisions around education?
Well, I've just completed my degree last year.
Okay, so you're looking at it going... You're not looking at it going, why did I do that? You're looking at going, what am I going to do with this now? How am I going to get my foot in the door?
In some instances, yes.
Because you can go in a couple of different ways. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm seeing two things coming up around you. What are all the uniforms there?
I've got a few. A few with my current employment and one with my new, that I'm just about to start soon.
Yes. Well, this is all good. Are you feeling a bit nervy about it?
Yes, I am.
You do not need to be. You're absolutely going to blitz it. It's going to be really, really good for you, and I feel like you're right at new beginnings here, and your life's really about to flow. So this is really good. Don't be scared. Jump the cliff. This is going to be great. Now,
Yeah, I think I've done it is a big change. I've been in the service for 14 years, and I'm in the process of transferring into civilian life. So it's a big thing for me at the moment.
Absolute love to you, darling. It's time you did do that, and it's very difficult. It's like being, I suppose it'd be like being, coming out of a town that you can't go outside of that. Do you know what I mean? And you're going to do really, really well. You've got a great future ahead of you. Who's the male with the really short dark hair that's around you? He's alive, he's not dead.
I don't know. I don't really know. I think a lot of them are like the ones that I know are pretty like big, to be honest. So yeah, I don't.
No, this isn't short as in stature. This is very short dark hair and someone to do with work. This is someone who's had issues within their own self-esteem or anxiety. This is someone who's confiding in you, I feel.
I wouldn't say that's like a work person. It's probably someone that's very, very close to me.
Okay, so are you are helping, but you've just got to push this person into a certain direction. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
And you're doing that, and you're doing fine, but just keep checking. That's the message I'm getting. Where family is concerned, there's movement, someone's going to move, there's a move, or decisions coming up around property, which is going to be delayed a little bit. Who's here, there and everywhere? They're here, there and everywhere.
Both sides of their family.
Yeah, that's not just distance, that's a few things happening around that at the moment.
Yeah.
Look, can I tell you that someone who's been out of the family for a little while is coming back in.
Okay.
And things are going to be better by Christmas. That's what they're telling me, Christmas. And they're showing me a loss. What was the loss around family?
Probably, I don't really know. Like I don't really talk to my family at the moment, so.
That was the loss.
Yeah,
That's the
You're the loss.
It's not. We're not in a good situation at the moment.
You know what? I can tell you now. You need to stick to your guns. Absolutely be the person you are, and tell them to shove it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
And
I think that's
look,
they're not
I
liking
think
the way that I have been.
no. You know what? You're the person that's going to come back. I think there's going to be people come to you and go, "Well, we were wrong," but it'll probably not be the same for you. But at least, there is a little bit of a sorry there. Well, you take care, darling. You're going to do really, really well. Your little spread of cards was amazing.
Thank you very much.
You're
Good
very
night.
welcome.
Thank you. We'll have a nice night.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
darling. Bye.
Bye.
She sounded lovely.
She's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
I do have a question about reading tarot cards, and it's mainly for Ali and somebody from last night. Did you want to answer that on here?
No, I'll talk to them.
Okay, so Tracy will put something up on
The page.
the page a bit later on. But I also had a comment here,
reading
Kieran
someone.
Dashwood, any tips on how to hone in on your clairvoyant psychic skills? We actually offer a tarot course that we do online, so it's a full sales
Hi.
pitch here.
Hi, is that
I'll
Brianna
come back to you on that.
Yeah.
from Southwest Rocks?
Yeah.
Would you like a reading? It's Tracy Lee.
Yes, please.
Are you sick at all? Do you have the flu?
Brianna,
No.
now what would you like to know?
He was spreading it
I
around.
don't really have anything specific.
Just want a general?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you thinking about moving? Or you just moved?
Yeah, we just moved.
I want to say there's another move. Not just yet, but in about 6 to 8 months I see another move. And I want to say, who next to you is sitting alone inside? Is it you or your partner?
What was it? What do you mean?
Like they're pulling away emotionally, sitting by themselves. Inside.
I don't know. Yeah, it'd probably be me.
It's you. It's definitely you. I can see who it is. So I just want to say, just be careful of that, Brianna, because I feel like you're worrying about everything. You've got all this stress on you. You're worrying about work. You're worrying about where all the money's going to come from. You're worrying about all these things, but it is going to happen. It's all going to work out. I've got two that there is a change in job. It's not for you. It's for your partner. So what does he do?
He's a labourer at the moment, but they're finishing up in September.
Right, so yeah, there's another job. There's another job coming for him. Look, is he thinking about doing an apprenticeship or something?
Yes, he wants to get into something like that.
Because I see him worrying about the money, because I see him saying, I won't be able to afford it with everything we've got to pay. It means, but I think you're going to make some choices that will make that work, because he really needs to do that. He really needs to do that apprenticeship, because it's about self-worth for him, and he's struggling with it. He's wants to be more than what he is. Does that make sense?
Yes, it's him all over.
And I see him thinking, how am I going to do this for the baby? How am I going to do this for you? How am I going to do this? But everything will work out. Now, have you had some issues with blood pressure?
No, not that I know of yet.
Just be careful, because I'm looking at your feet and my feet are swollen.
Oh, I've just started to notice that my feet are starting to swell.
Yeah, you're going to have a bit of blood pressure. So just make sure you're resting and drinking plenty of fluids and, looking after yourself. Because how far are you?
32 weeks.
Yeah, just be careful the next few weeks. You are going to have some really good things coming. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, because it's not. I do feel like you've got a few hurdles, but you're straight up and down. You know what you want, and you're prepared to go and get it. And I'm going to say to you, you need to look at books yourself.
Books?
Yeah, study. You need to study.
Okay.
So whatever you're thinking about doing, you need to do.
Okay, because I'm considering studying to do aged care.
You need to start. I see more than just that. You need to start doing something, because you'll be very good at it. Okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. We'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I love Southwest Rocks.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Sure.
I went to America when I was 16 years old and as an exchange student. And just as we said that, the name Kevin Bull came to me. Now, I don't know if that's his name or not. And he came from Southwest Rocks.
Really?
And I think he was on the trip with me with the Lions Club thing.
Wow.
So if anyone knows him, tell him I said g'day.
They'll find you know him.
I know.
What's his name?
Rocks?
Kevin Bull. It just came to me. I wouldn't have... Yeah. We got along quite well. It was a long time ago now. Yeah, really a long
I
time
go to
ago.
Southwest Rocks every second week.
I do.
I've got a house there.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
This is my new friend.
I'll find out.
I see me travelling north.
A lot.
Yes.
Now, what were you going to say before? You were going to ask us about something.
Kieran asked about honing into his psychic and clairvoyant skills. Now, I said we did a tarot course. We do have an online tarot course. And I know it's maybe not what you think you need, but if you start with the tarot, it will then be a conduit to that and help you bringing in more. It may then mean you toss the cards and you just go with the medium and the clairvoyant stuff, but it is a conduit for it to start getting more, and you're practicing the cards. Will go on then. If you are interested, just go to the Symphony, www.Symphony of Spirit page, and you'll see it up there. Or if you inbox me, I will send you the details. So you inbox here or anywhere.
Ready?
Ready.
Now, this lady sent about 100 messages. She loves Sharon and I, but she wants to talk to you, and she watches us every week.
And I got it. Oh my God, Craig is so good. I got it. Oh my God, Craig is so good.
Hey, Sharon, it's Tracy.
Hi.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I've got Craig for you, darling.
Oh, thank you.
Hey Sharon, how you doing?
Very well, thanks. How are you, Craig?
Excellent, thank you, darling. What can I do with you tonight?
I'd just like to generally have a look at things for me, please. I've been having a lot of dramas and
Turn the channel.
yeah.
Turn the channel. So,
Okay.
well,
I don't really know what to say.
that's okay, darling. Don't worry about it. What are we seeing here?
I probably drive Tracy nuts.
Yeah, well, no, she didn't say you drove her nuts, but she did say, please don't let her... No, nothing like that. So, what we're seeing... Well, we're in live TV, you know, we can't say it. But what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing some challenges of the heart.
Very much so, yes.
Yes, isn't there? And you're looking at the past, and I can see there's a man, the heart, the sun's sitting there. So there's this relationship that you thought was going really well, and all of a sudden it starts to go blink.
Yeah.
And it starts to move aside. And do you know what?
Do you mean relationships as in, like, personal relationships?
Yeah, personal
or,
relationship here.
my
Yeah.
husband's
So
different.
your husband's sitting here. Yeah. Yes. And that's what we're seeing here. But I'm also seeing here there's health and a new life coming up here for you. All right. So we see that you're pondering what's going on here, but the sun comes up between you and your husband and love, and that shows me that things are going to be all right. So there's a lot of challenges in through there, but he is going to be okay.
We're having a lot of challenges with our son.
Yeah, okay. The child's not coming up because there's so much going on with your husband as well right now. One of the things that you need to do here also is the worry is starting to bear down on you far too much, and you're not thinking correctly at the moment. We see here there's some challenges with work, there's some challenges with your son's come up in through here, but what you've got to understand is that all of these things for you right now need to be looked at on a long-term perspective. Okay, so when we start to heal, when we start to move forward, we need to look at things not for tomorrow, although that's very important obviously because we need to take a step and an action in the right direction here. But what we need to do is go, where am I going to be in 4 weeks' time, and what do I need to do now to get there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting the blame for everything, right?
Yeah, but when you're getting...
Not by my husband.
No, there's another woman involved in here, not an affair woman, I mean there's another woman that's giving pressure here, it's your mother or his mother or somebody like that I feel is giving, there's putting some pressure on him through here.
On my husband?
Yeah.
Or on my son?
On both. There's just interference. It's like,
There's a new girlfriend.
Okay. So we see this happening. We see her running interference through here and gossiping and basically putting negative energy through the whole thing. At the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is that it is starting to heal over, but you need to have patience. Okay? I know you're at the end of your tether right now, but for this to work for you, if you start reacting in a negative way, it's going to come back and bite you in the arse, darling.
Yeah, I've stopped, I don't even hardly try not to communicate with him because he just attacks me verbally and everyone's now saying it, so...
Yeah.
He came between my family, my mum and everything, and he turned all my family against me.
Yes, but a lot of the things that he was saying weren't lies.
He twists stuff.
Yes, they weren't. Really need to let this go because energy sits within us, and that's that shadow that we talk about that creates havoc within our lives when we think we've done something and moved forward completely and we're still holding on to it. It comes up and bites us in the arse all the time. All right?
Yeah.
See long term that even though you have to have some sort of relationship to it because of the sun here, you need to be able to also say, I'm over this, I have to move on with my life, whether my family or his family or he believes me or not, I am authentic myself. I am strong. The guy that's in with me says I can move through this, and that's what you have to start believing, and that's the first job for you as you wake up tomorrow morning and go to bed tonight, is to start believing in yourself again.
I try every day and think, I'm a warrior, I'm a survivor, I can get through this.
Words are easy.
He'll do something, he'll say something, he'll twist something and something will happen.
Energy is everything. Yep, energy is everything, darling. And so when you accept that energy, and I know that you have to hear it obviously, but when you take it on board, this is what cripples you every single time. When you begin to be in a space of, I am better than this, I can feel better than this, my energy doesn't have to react to this. It's a bit like being Teflon. We were talking about it before. Because his words are only words. There's no bad words. No bad words.
He doesn't understand that
there is bad
he
energy.
that I'm a horrible person, that I've talked him in for something, but at the end of the day I've tried to save his life unknowingly.
You know what? We always look for somebody to get out of our own problems with, darling. And when you feel that you've done the right thing with integrity, that's the main thing. You've stood in this integrity, in this space of integrity. You've also stood in your own integrity, and here you need to keep doing it. This exchange of energy that you're afraid of at the moment, as I said, there's no bad words, there's only thoughts and intentions. So what other people say to you is none of your business. Let it slide off you.
Good words.
I agree.
Well said.
Okay? This guy is just a bully, let him go.
I do listen to what other people say though.
Yeah.
Sharon, you have to stop doing that. You know you're better than that.
I'm trying, Tracy.
You keep trying,
What
darling.
part of the world are you in, Sheree?
Yeah, Narellan.
Whereabouts?
Narellan.
Oh, in Narellan. Okay, you're in the local. Okay.
Pardon?
No, I said, where are you? And Tracy just said that you're local. Okay.
I'm local, yeah.
Yeah.
In Tracy, Tasmania.
All right, Sharon,
Yeah.
we'll catch up with you again, but you know what? You're doing the right thing, so just remember that. And Craig's exactly right. We'll see you
I'm glad
soon.
you did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks, darling.
I really
Thanks.
needed to hear that. Thank you.
Bless you,
Bye.
darling. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you all. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Now, I had Estelle Whitby. She said, who's the fella? Who's the fella? The fella is Craig
Is
Davies.
this still in Canberra?
I don't know. She rides, she's on a horse somewhere.
Because we're just going to ring her still.
Oh, hey, maybe. You did that. Troy Blackburn. Troy's first time enjoying watching this live online for the first time. Great show. All talented psychics. And I'm chop liver again.
No, of course
I am
not.
chop liver
You're
again.
one of Charlie's angels.
And not all three of them.
I told her she was all three. She goes, I'm Charlie's
Oh, look at that unicorn.
Yes, with
You
rainbows and
expect me
bubbles,
to answer
yes.
that?
Now, Troy, hi, this is what Sharona wrote, and she didn't know I was going to say this. She handed this to me. Hi, Troy, a young male in spirit says, hi, died tragically.
I'm sure he's Nick or Mick, something ick.
So, yeah.
You ready for
Okay.
Estelle?
Yep.
We'll ring this.
Hopefully it's the same.
Who's the fella? I
And
like that.
Kieran Dashwood, no worries, I'll do that for you tomorrow.
This is pretty shazzy.
Me too, Kieran.
No, I probably won't.
Hello.
Estelle?
Yes.
Pop.
Pop. We liked it.
Oh.
We liked it.
Is this me or you?
You.
Oh.
Your turn.
Oh, wow. That came around quick.
Hello.
Hello, my darling. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
What can I do for you tonight?
Is she the lady that said, who's the fella?
Did you say who's the fella?
Yes, because I jumped on the phone.
How funny is that? You had it up there today.
We actually have the nicest fellas on here all the time, but this one is the nicest.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, lovely fella. Now, what can I do for you tonight?
Well, I suppose, have the conversation with my young daughter. That's not me on the horse, by the way.
Back on the horse?
About Santa. So it happened.
It's Reindeer Street coming back. You actually had.
I want to make sure she's okay. Is she going to be okay?
Look, how old is she?
20.
9.
I can tell you now. Yes. Well, my daughter only just found out.
And she's 29.
She's 32.
Oh!
No. What? Look, I
I
can honestly tell you that she would have known because other kids would have
What?
told her, but she just didn't want to know.
This is not real. And
She
He
just
is
didn't
real.
want to know, so she basically, look, other people would have told her, I know that, and kids at school say it to my son all the time, and he chooses to believe otherwise at the moment, but they do know, and she would have known. It's just that whole fantasy of, it's a childhood thing, which is terrible, and she's actually fine.
Okay.
So I don't feel she's going to have a deep-seated issue about it. She just knows that now that mum and dad haven't got endless streams of money,
Gets
and
less.
that because my little one, he thinks because it's Santa, we're not spending the money, so he can have this, and this, and that's not what Christmas is about, is it? It's about families and things like that. So you're trying to teach her the right way, and I'm sure she's fine. I can see, again, coming up the decision around education.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the decision around for her with education?
Well, she's just changed school.
Okay, that was the right decision.
Okay.
But it's going to take time to settle. Does that make sense?
Yes.
She's going to have a finger in more pies in this school, and she's just got to start fitting in. Because she's a girl and she's 9, they do have their little cliques, and there's particular people that she wants. She's not really clicked in with she has, but she hasn't. And I feel like that's going to happen in the next few weeks. So don't worry. So things are going to improve. Now, I don't know why, but I feel like you dehydrate yourself for some reason. I don't know why. Have you had any headaches or anything lately?
Yes.
You dehydrate, not that you're dehydrated, but you dehydrate yourself. And you need to drink more water instead of maybe coffee or tea, whatever that is.
Okay.
And look, your health is fine, everything's fine. You've got a trip towards the end of the year, and you've also got some work being done on property.
Okay.
Something coming up with pipes or water. I keep getting something around the roof, so watch that. Otherwise, everything's good. Your beautiful daughter's good. She's fine.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful night.
Thank
You too, darling. Bye.
Bye. So we don't really have time for any more because we're at nearly at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Now, Troy, I did just put a message up and said that's fine. I was only messing with you that you don't need to make it up to me, although you are young and handsome. I know. I'm gonna. Yeah.
This is truly interactive. I love this.
Yes.
It really is.
Look, I'm just going to do this one last phone call. It's my turn. It's allaboutme.com.
That's all right. Go for it, darling.
Now, Matthew Cusick, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Can you tell me what it is? No, we don't do that.
DH.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Hi, it's Tracy Lee. How are you?
Oh my God, good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Would you like a reading?
Yes, I would absolutely love one.
Sorry, I didn't get your name. What's your name?
It's darling.
Susan. Susan, whichever.
Okay. So what would you like a reading about?
Okay, so I'm having some, I'm going through a hard time at the moment financially, and I just, everything is going around the park as always, but I just want to see if there's anything positive coming my way, and see, if we're going to get back on track anytime soon, or if you can see anything in the near future.
Yeah, look, I want to say that you're at the crossroads. So you're just about there. So hold on. Don't. It's easy for me to say don't stress. But I want to say the more you say I need or I want money, the more you need or want money. So you have to change your whole thinking around money and say I have abundance, I have money. But who's the spender? Who's the spender in the family? Because someone's spending money all the time. Who's that?
I could be a compulsive spender.
Sorry, what was that?
I could be the one that's a compulsive spender.
Because I'm looking at the money coming in, but then it goes straight out. It's not like you can't have money, it just goes out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just saying you need to write down everything you spend. I'm talking about everything. Get a diary for a week and write down everything you spend, and you're going to be shocked. And then you won't need to ask us, well, why haven't I got money? You just need to have a look, because I see it here, but I just see it going. But I do feel like there's a change at work. Is your partner looking for a new job?
He's hoping for a promotion, more than anything, but he's also hoping for to go and get a position at a different state with the same company. Not different state, different town, but in the same company.
Yeah, okay, because there's a change for him, and it's a step up. So there's positive things happening there. I do feel like he needs to just really own it, though. Like Craig's talked about the energy all night. He really needs to own that job because it's here, and there's good things coming for him. There's like good changes coming for him around work. I have got a travel, and I know you're going to say you can't afford it, but I've actually got a trip overseas. It could be a cruise, it could be something small, but I actually feel like that's in the next 6 to 8 months. So there are big changes coming, but I feel like you have to be the one that makes the changes. You have to be the catalyst for those changes. Otherwise, you're just going to be doing the same. And it doesn't matter if your husband or partner gets more money, you'll just spend more.
Yeah.
It's not, because it's here. I see it here, it just goes. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We've got the money to keep it there. It's just, as far as, okay, for example, applying for a car, my car just literally died, and we're trying to get a car to support the
I need a new one, but we're not in a position that we can get a car because I'm not working, and so my husband working, and because we're a family of two,
makes it hard. It's tough.
That's where we're stuck in this whole cut situation financially. We can afford one, but no one's going to give us one, basically.
Look, things are going to turn the corner. You really are at the crossroads, so just hold on. It's not long. It's not long, and you'll be through all of this. Okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. See you later. Bye.
Okay, everybody, I have put Craig's details up in the feed, but I will also put a post up about that later on. A couple of people, Tracy Camilleri, we have passed your details on to Jade for your booking with Tracy Lee.
Yep.
So Jade will contact you shortly about that reading. We have Revesby workers. Now, tickets have been selling actually tonight, so there are only a few left for in the 50. So please jump on and get your tickets sooner than later for that one with Sharona and Tracy Lee. And we've also got on Monday the 14th a reading night with 10 readers doing readings as finger food available there, and you can have as many readings as you can fit in that time with one or all of the readers. And that's at upstairs at Fred's, and you'll see the details on the Symphony of Spirit page. We are also going to Bega on the 14th of October. Come on, Bega. Bega, get your finger out there. Come on, Bega.
Where's my people?
Yeah. Where's your people?
Where's my people?
I gave away 2 tickets today.
Do you know what Bega just did? I think Bega just bought back Craft.
No, Bega just bought back Vegemite.
Yeah, that's Craft.
Yes, they did.
They did.
They certainly did in the
We
last
love
week.
Bega.
We love Bega.
It's been finalised, so we loved it.
We love the
We love
Bega.
this, yes.
I used to live in Bermagui and work in a place called Miracles by the Sea. And they used to, people didn't have very much money, so they used to give me things. They used to give, artists would give me little paintings. And once a lady had a duck farm and she said, I'm going to give you a duck. And I said, oh great, I love ducks. And so the next day she turned up and the duck had its head chopped off. And they had the kids calling it plucker and everything, and I had to hide it in the freezer for ages. That's a true story. Yeah, it was a...
Did you eat it?
No way.
How
was that?
You know,
She didn't bring me a duck. I thought it was live. It was dead.
It was fresh.
It was fresh, yeah, and she just chopped it and there was feathers sticking out. Do you remember that?
No.
Times alive. But I'll never
No. It's like human.
Well, I'm going home in a few minutes' time. I'm going to get sleep, and then tomorrow on. No, over the next couple of weeks, they're pretty busy weeks. They're always busy
What have you got
weeks at
coming?
the
Have you
moment.
got any major thing coming?